What was once a premier harness racing training facility in the south suburbs is now getting a new lease on life.
And it is in a very different line of work. Scott Schneider explains in tonight's special report.
Some owners still train and board their horses at what used to be known as the Double Dakota Farm in far south suburban Crete. With interest in harness racing declining, the facility itself isn't what it used to be, and also started to decline over the last several years. The owner recently sold it to this man.
This is really a project about us trying to give back what was given to us.
Jim O'Connor is a certified alcohol and drug counselor. He's also the executive director of the Second Story Foundation. It's a nonprofit organization whose goal is to support men in early recovery from substance use disorder.
But we received a tremendous amount of love, and that changed our lives, and we're committed to doing whatever we can to offer that kind of love, structure, work, and opportunity to other people.
O'Connor and his partner are hoping to do that by getting this 68-acre farm back up and running, and also making it a place for the men they are helping to live and work.
This is the work site and residential site of what will be a long-term permanent supportive housing recovery program for men coming out of a 28-day substance use disorder treatment.
O'Connor says having a job and continued structure coming right out of a treatment program is crucial.
When you have severe substance use disorder and you're housing unstable and unemployed, small mistakes can be huge setbacks.
Which is why he and his team created this farm-based program that takes away those stressors for about 6 months to a year.
In the first phase of the program, they'll be working in land management, maintenance, and horse care. And they'll receive stipends for their work here. When they're recovered, when they're far enough in their recovery and they're stable, they'll move from the farm to paid jobs in the community, and they'll live with us rent-free the whole time.
When they are not working on the farm or at another job, O'Connor plans to build a 7,000 square foot lodge here with space for 15 men. What about the horses that are still on the farm?
In this barn, this stables we're in has 84 stalls, and right now we have around 50 standard bred harness racing horses boarded here. We plan on keeping about 10 stalls for our men in our program.
O'Connor says the plan is to add equine assisted therapy to their program.
Working for horses, around horses, but really being able to spend time with taking care of another living creature is really, a transformative process.
He knows that firsthand, having gone through treatment himself.
There's a great line, horses give us the wings we lack.
O'Connor and his team would like to fill the remaining 20 stalls by boarding more horses for the harness racing industry. If their funding continues to come in as they hope, O'Connor says they'll break ground for the new lodge this fall, and it should be built by next summer. Scott Schneider, Fox 32, Chicago.